The Less You Know is a comedy news podcast. Listen as your hosts turn headlines into punchlines. This podcast contains adult humor and language, so it's not for the faint of heart, nor the faint of age. Seriously, folks, if you faint on us, that's on you.
And welcome to the podcasting equivalency of a cold beverage on a mediocre day. Not super hot, but I'm Brandon Babcock.
I'm André Lamillza, the handsomest person at NASA.
That's objective. Or subjective.
No, it's not. I'm on the magazine.
That's subjective, rather. I'm Nicole Rodriguez.
Objectively, Nicole? Or
I'm objectively Nicole, subjectively Rodriguez.
It's a matter of opinion. This is Less You Know, which is fact. Fact!
I wish you were there.
There. How are you guys doing?
I'm all right.
Okay.
I got my lactose is acting up a bit, but
Yeah?
Gross.
even though I didn't eat any cheese yesterday, I ate fucking hot wings.
We're gonna get some audible toots on the cast
Yes,
today.
Maybe.
Yes. Please.
It depends on how much I want to go to lowbrow humor today.
Fair.
That dial's always cranked up to 100. I feel like.
Look, sexual jokes are above fart jokes.
Okay. I meant to make a note of how I ran into this, because at some point during the week, I ran into this text about dark Buddhism.
Dark Buddhism?
What is that?
Dark Buddhism is an integration of Zen Buddhism and objectivism. In objectivism,
Shadow the Hedgehog.
But you're
Yeah.
But instead of peaceful, you're angry all the time.
Angry all the time.
Which the average American could easily adapt this form of meditation. Continue.
There's this Twitter post that outlines all of these videos that were sent in for the Atlas Shrugged DVD. And it was just people who uploaded like 4-5-second clips to YouTube of just them going, "I'm John Gold," which is a big deal for Atlas Shrugged. I'm not a fan of Atlas Shrugged. Ayn Rand, I'm sure, is good, but yeah, whatever. But yeah, for Fountainhead and Atlas Shrugged, apparently objectivism is sort of a worldview that it's an Ayn Rand thing, and so someone mixed it with Buddhism, which is kind of.
So it's dark. It's
kind of silly.
Side.
Yeah.
It could be your angel or your devil. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, like, okay, so it's like, with objectivism, you repress your emotions. Like a lot of the strongly punishing yourself whenever you realize you're not acting like...
So every single American in the 1950s?
Yeah, except like before they went home to beat their wife and kids.
No.
Too much?
No.
Just enough.
Not enough. Not enough.
I've only seen one episode of Mad Men.
That's enough, honestly. You've seen one, you've seen them fucking all. They're all the same.
Yeah, every episode is just like
John Hamm.
John Hamm going like, "Hey, it's me, John Hamm. I gotta go into work today. Hold on, wife. Now I gotta go into. I gotta go into work today. Hey,
and
secretary.
then Christina Hendricks is there, and she's like, "Hey, I'm the secretary."
Hey, your boobs are pretty big.
Yup.
Yup.
I'm married to the guy from Super Troopers who eats the bag of mushrooms, and Brandon will never understand.
You want to come into my office and bang one out?
Bang one out.
Absolutely.
Come.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Banging
A
it out.
quick shot of naked humping for TV rated safe. Door opens up. Thanks, Christina Hendricks.
No problem. I'm going to go back and beat my husband.
At least there's a quality there in the 1950s.
In the 30-50s. It's just a rehashing.
And then they go, "Hey, time for some advertisement. I don't want this ad. You're going to have it. Why? Because I'm John Hamm, you cuck. Okay.
And I'm the maddest man of them all.
I am a madman."
He said it. He said the show title.
He said
Oh my God.
He did it.
Then he's like, "I guess I'll have to buy $20,000 worth of ads."
No.
That's a lot of That's a lot of money in this era.
Yeah, that is a lot, huh?
Fair bit of Skrilla.
And then John Hamm falls out the window and slowly falls down until he lands on a sofa chair.
I'll say this much. I much prefer John Hamm in a nice role. nice or comedic.
I prefer him in the Kimmy Schmidt one of karate.
Yeah, I love that.
That's good.
I love that.
That's second to just John Hamm walking down the street and someone taking a picture of his big old dick.
Yeah, I've seen that. It just shows really, really clearly in his fucking pants. Yeah. I know.
John's got a ham.
John has a ham.
When he gets his pants tailored, he's like, I want it enough that it fits and it shows off my penis. But, but not too tight. But just enough that when a paparazzo comes and he's like, yo, John Hamm, let me see that ham. And I'm like,
I'm currently looking up John Hamm dick on Google, just so you know.
Good.
Just so everyone's aware.
Its name
This picture. This fucking picture.
Someone's like, is his name Little Ham? No, he's Big Ham. I'm Little Ham.
Yeah.
I actually also saw a picture of Chris Hemsworth.
I love Krim Hemsworth.
Krim Hemsworth.
Jesus Christ.
Chris Hemsworth's I saw his dick in a shot of his pants when he's Thor as well. And so
is it Mjolnir?
I googled it.
Is it Mjolnir down there?
Mjolnir.
It better be Mjolnir. So actually in Vacation, he had a prosthetic penis that was 10 inches long, but actually his original penis was too big for the initial stunt penis. This article is telling me.
I thought that was
a hoax?
No. Fucking Green Goblin Man had that happen where he was like...
Oh, you're right. That happened to both of them, I guess.
Yeah, because the dude who plays Green Goblin, I can't remember his name right now. I always forget it, but I know him.
Willem Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe. He had to have a dick double because his dick was too big.
It was just...
weird. I don't know why that...
Yeah.
Also, there's a video of him dancing around naked just on the internet. I don't know if you guys have seen that.
Who?
John Hamm.
Dafoe.
Oh.
Show me this video.
Oh, yeah.
Willem Dafoe dance naked.
It's from a TV show.
We will take the time to cut out this dead air. I need to see.
I'm going to keep the typing sounds in for that
Is
one.
he like 100% naked?
Yeah.
You can see his penis and everything?
Yes, everything.
Okay, show this to me.
He's having the time of his life. He's like having
I want
a
to
good
see
old
him
time.
having the time of his life. Willem Dafoe nude, rare leak.
I don't know if this is... Hold on. It was something else. Hold on.
I see his dick through the hula.
No. There was something else.
Does he have multiple videos where he's naked?
Hold on. Willem Dafoe.
Also, I have a comment to make about Willem Dafoe. Has Willem Dafoe always had a weird body?
I don't know.
I mean, you can see it right here. Absolutely free.
It looks the same as it does when he's...
Here it is.
I can't believe there's multiple videos of Willem Dafoe's penis.
It might be the same kind of thing, but here.
It's just... His body looks the same as he does now when he's old, and he's young in that video.
Yeah. Here you go.
So sorry, we could not find this page.
Oh, hold on.
Nicole, how can you blue ball us?
It got taken down immediately.
I know.
The internet police are like watching or listening to the podcast as it's recorded.
It just linked the wrong thing. Hold on.
Yeah, they tapped us. We can't let them find Willem Dafoe's penis.
There you go. Straight out. There you go. That's his monster dong, I guess. I don't really...
Oh. All right.
His face.
There we go.
What is going on here?
I don't know.
What is Channel J?
I don't know. But there he is.
What a creep.
That move he clears the screen with. Oh my god.
You know what happened? This is the demo tape he sent in for Green Goblin because he's like, wow, what a creep. He's perfect.
Holy shit.
It's so weird.
I have to watch it again. He's just...
Yeah, oh my god, I just clicked watch it again.
Hey, the other guy's pretty well endowed too.
Right?
That's like right in the beginning.
No, yeah, the hula video. I looked at the other hula friend.
Actually, I think the other dude's kind of bigger.
He very well might be. That's so fucking funny. Oh my god.
Also, what is this lady doing? She's
I
like
don't
doing
know.
the
She's just chilling. I don't fucking know.
She's like her eyes are closed. I feel like Willem Dafoe's like, well, she's doing nothing. I'm gonna like.
I'm gonna go to town.
Look at his skinny ass.
Such a weird looking, lanky, gross looking dude.
I can't even, my guys. That was insane. This was a wonderful rabbit hole that I did not expect.
I'm so glad I could show this.
Thank you.
Yes, thank you for blessing us with gangly porn stash Willem Dafoe. Audience, he has a Tom Selleck mustache, and his body still looks like a Kremlin.
Looks like a fucking alien. God, that's so... I can't tell you, like, how... I just want to emphasize how viscerally unattractive this man is to me.
Willem Dafoe's not for you.
You're making it very hard to tell whether or not he found him unattractive or not.
I'm not sure. In more words, could you explain how he repulses you?
I am physically repulsed.
Okay, hold on. Is he a third person that needs to go back to the clock tower with Benedict Cumberbatch and
Clock Tower list?
And Matt Smith?
Benedict Cumberbatch and Matt Smith.
Yes. I love... Okay, but no. I'm going to say this.
We've got 3 ghouls in the tower now.
Okay, it's a little conflicting because Willem Dafoe, I think he's incredibly not attractive, but I love him as an actor. He's fantastic.
That's fine, but he's still...
I don't like the other two.
It's not about how we cherish them as amazing actors and people that help get us through our daily lives. It's about, do they look like a Kremlin that should go back to the clock tower?
Okay, then under that criteria, sure, yes. He's got a spot.
This is a terrible rating system because we're just like, how ugly is fuck? But to be fair, my said last episode, this was last episode, listeners, if you want to hear the beginning of it, which is episode, I think, 46?
Episode 45, actually.
I also said in the certain lighting there, people also find them attractive.
If you need certain lighting, I would just carry a fucking light bulb around me or lamp. Just point it at them.
The problem is, or just always have your cell phone on like the highest bright setting.
Just whatever lighting they... just whatever lighting they look good in, just always carry it with you.
Always and forever.
So mean. Like
they're rich and famous. I don't care.
The media tries to like make people have like really bad self-images of themselves, but we're only harassing specific people that have specific issues with themselves.
Willem Dafoe clearly does not have an issue.
Their issues are going to be that they're all just going to want to only be in the right lighting. So like the positive thing is they'll never formulate like any body like dysmorphia issues or like any like bad eating habits. They're just going to be like, I have to stand by a good light. Hold on.
Let's clarify something. If there's anything we've learned today, it's that Willem Dafoe has absolutely no body image issues with himself.
Oh no, that guy lays pipe on the daily. He doesn't give a shit.
I don't think any of them do. All those actors have been naked.
Yeah, I guess so.
Also, to be fair, Matt Smith has actually been jacked before. So.
Being jacked is overrated.
Nicole, I'm gonna send you a couple pictures of Willem Dafoe.
Oh Lord, okay.
And you just off the cuff tell me on a scale of 10 how many.
Okay.
This is gonna be great. Here, okay.
You have to be very descriptive for the viewers because they're not gonna be able to see any of this.
What is 1 and what is 10? Is 10 bad? 10's good.
1 is back to the clock tower.
Okay.
Yeah, and 10 is just your normal list of hotties that you would love to body.
Okay.
I'll say I'll do this. You either go back to the clock tower or you go to the red carpet. 10's red carpet.
Okay.
The middle, anywhere in the middle is like you see them on the street.
Okay. I'm gonna this picture of him. Okay, he's at I guess it's the premiere of of John Carter because that's a poster in the back. And he's with
so
this
where is
lady.
He? Is he walking on the street, or is he going to the clock tower, or is he going into the?
I'm gonna say it's not a terrible picture of Willem Dafoe, but I still don't find him attractive. So there's a 3 out of 10.
3.
So he's like
he's
like walking down the street and he sees the clock tower in the distance.
Yeah, and I give him an eye. I'm just like.
This one, I'm gonna try to nudge you farther away from the clock tower, or closer to the clock tower. I mean,
he looks a little bit better here, even though he looks a little more evil.
Ah,
yeah.
Like it works for you.
That's a 4. That's a solid 4.
Okay, so he's walking on the street, and the clock tower is kind of in a haze, and he can kind of only make out the silhouette of the clock tower.
Sure, yeah.
All right. Well, I know you like beards, so this next one's
no,
for
him
you.
with the beard is the worst. Hold on, it's loading.
Here it comes.
Oh, him with a beard isn't the worst, I guess. At least in this picture, I would say another 4.
Okay,
another 4.
He'll never break 5, but let's say
he's never gonna reach 5.
Can he break 1?
No, that's a 3.
That's a 3.
Uh,
That's on par with the first picture? That is a terrible photo of Willem Dafoe.
Yeah, that's not a great.
he
Yeah, that's like a
looks
2.
You want to know what he looks like? He looks like if
He's at the door of the clock tower.
young Seth Green, but if he got really wrinkly. And
Yeah, like Benjamin Buttoned Seth Green.
like he looks like Seth Green when he was in the Austin Powers movies,
Yeah.
but just like if someone
If
like
he was
sucked
old.
his juices out.
Yes. Yeah, Benjamin Buttoned.
Imagine that, listeners.
Sucked his juices out.
Is that his wife or something?
Yes.
Okay, that's what I
Wow, she's definitely over 5 in that last one.
think.
He's like, he sees the clock tower foggily in the distance, and she's
God,
just
this
like,
is a
I
really bad picture of Willem Dafoe.
she's like, I can't see it, but I see the red carpet in the distance.
This is like a 1 or a 2, Willem Dafoe. Looking at it more. Jeez,
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's what I was aiming for. That is not a good picture of him.
Since he was never gonna get past 5, if you said like 5 or 6, I was gonna say Willem Dafoe is walking along the street, hoping he never sees the clock tower.
He just has it in the back of his mind.
No, it's in the back of his mind. He's just like, I hope I don't stumble across it.
Yeah. God.
Well,
I like
thank
how
you
anywhere-
for joining me in this,
No problem.
Nicole.
Do we have a
Always down.
new, very like lowbrow, dehumanizing segment of the clock, to the clock towers to the stars,
To the clock tower, or to
the clock
stars.
towers to the stars.
Well, let me freshen your palate with a star for you
Okay.
for joining me on this journey.
Yeah. Yeah,
Just
baby.
give you some Timmy Ullman.
Please.
Ullman.
God, yes.
Ullmanson.
He's got like big long lion-esque hair.
He looks like a goddamn musketeer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's
He
got like the
looks-
curled mustache.
Ah, that is very good.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Yeah.
You know?
Anywho, so
He-
He doesn't even know Tock Clowers exist.
Did you say Tock Clowers?
Clock Tower.
Sorry,
I
I
didn't
just-
even know Clop Doubles existed.
Slappy Glow Blow.
Well, they don't.
Brandon, if I said whatever I said, Tock Towers.
You said Tock Clowers. It's
If I
very
said
good.
Tock Clowers, play it again, but like enhanced audio. He doesn't even know
Tock Clowers exist.
If it were possible, I would replace every clock tower you said with
Tock
Tock
Clowers.
Clowers.
Private Eye.
Well,
well, I think we're ready to roll into articles,
Yeah,
huh?
let's do that.
yeah. With that upswing, I got one. It's good in the neighborhood. So the United Methodist Church has appointed a transgender deacon.
Nice.
Okay.
Look at them. Look at them go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Nice.
Wow.
The bishop appointed
Damn.
Wow.
M. Barclay, and they are now a new deacon. What did I say at the beginning?
Deacon, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
They are now a deacon. Yeah, and that's what's good in the neighborhood. That's all I got.
Nice. Nice.
Yeah.
That's pretty good. In the neighborhood.
Yeah. Usually religion is terrible, but hey, today they did one good thing.
Wow. They did it. Thousands of years of doing shit. They managed one good thing. That's just impressive.
I got an article.
Do it. Lay it on
World
us.
news.
World news. Children may be especially vulnerable to peer pressure from robots.
Okay.
I believe it.
Peer pressure can be tough for kids to resist, even if it comes from robots.
Just for kids.
School-aged children tend to echo the incorrect but unanimous responses to a group of robots. A simple visual task, a new study finds, in contrast, adults who often go along with the errant judgment of human peers resist such a social pressure applied by robots, researchers report August 15th in the Science Robotics community.
Huh.
Rather than seeing a robot as a machine, children may see it as a social character, says a psychologist, Annalisa Vollmer of Bielefeld University, Germany. I love how they always like say their name and like this is also where they're from.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the other one who lived in Illinois.
This might explain why they succumb to peer pressure applied by robots. Little is known about how either adults or children respond to the behavior of lifelike robots designed to interact with people, for example, a museum tour guides, children care assistants, and teaching aids.
Huh.
What are you, a pussy? Touch that painting.
Touch that painting. I think it would be funny.
Touch it where the penis is.
But tour guide, I'm not supposed to. There's a sign that says no.
I say yes.
What are you, a wuss or something?
Well, I ain't no wuss.
What? All the other kids are gonna make fun of you, you little bitch.
They already... I love these little tiny robots.
I like how it looks like they're just having like a salary meeting or something.
Yeah. I was imagining like just a human, like a man-sized robot.
These are the robots like that play soccer.
Yeah, these robots are smaller than the kids, and they're bossing them around.
Okay. Speaking of robots, I know this is an offshoot a little bit.
Is this the walking robot?
Yeah! Wait, no, not that one. Sorry, I thought you meant something else. Okay. So
Hitchhiking robot?
No. So on Instagram, a friend of mine got this robot. This cute little guy, and I'm gonna get him because he's very cute and great.
Yeah.
And here you go. Hold on. Ready? His name is Kiko. I guess this counts as what's good in the neighborhood. He's very cute, and he follows you, and you build him.
Aww.
Yeah, look at him.
Kiko is cute.
He's yellow. He has like a bunch of little walkers. He's got big old
like
blue
a spider.
eyes. And he follows movement. So if you put like your hand in front of him, he just follows you.
There's a Kickstarter robot they're making just like that and has similar eyes and looks more of like a little forklift truck, but it can connect to like Echo, Siri, like any smart device, and you can ask it to like play your music and stuff.
Yeah.
And you can tell it to do stuff, and it'll ride around your table or like on your floor, and it can sense edges and corners so it doesn't fall off. And it's kind of like that, but it looks way more futuristic, and you can be like, you can ask it Siri questions, but it has its own voice, so you could just be like, what's the weather like? And he just like will roll over to you across the desk and be like, oh, it's sunny today.
Right.
Kiko looks like so if Rob from Nintendo fucked Bumblebee from Transformers while Ursula watched.
Ursula watched, but somehow got her genetics into there.
I want an army of Kiko. He's just so cute. Look at him; he just walks around.
I love the idea of Ursula being able to put her genes into people by staring at them.
Well, she also inked. She had a good time.
She's also in Mad Men.
I'm sorry.
Played by Christina Hendricks.
This is a pretty hot Ursula.
I'm still watching this Kiko video.
All right, that's fine.
Let's come back.
Okay, let's come back. Let's come back. That's fine. I don't even entirely understand, like, so did they get robots to peer pressure people on purpose, or like what?
Yeah, it seems like it.
Yeah.
Okay. And did people just not know they were robots? Was it like AI?
No, the little kids knew they were robots.
Yeah. They're just saying that they're basically saying in this article that kids are growing up with robots now, like whether or not they're smart or not. So they're saying when kids are children, are they being socially programmed to be like, oh, are these people that I should also treat the same human social actions I have with people with robots? So they're currently doing studies to see if kids over time will start to treat robots with the same social structures they do with humans, and not in the sense that they're going to be like, I'm dumb, I think it's a person, but more so like subconscious behavioral traits.
Right.
Like if they suggest something, will you be more likely to be like, yeah, the robot said it, so maybe I should.
Okay.
Because like some people go like as time goes on, you might be like, oh, a robot knows a bunch of facts from the internet, so maybe it's got like a good idea behind it.
Yeah.
Or you down like the weed patch, and it's like
Smoke weed every day.
You're like, nice, I like this robot.
This is cool, bot.
Your little weed kit robot, your little yellow robot, like waddles over, and he's like,
Here's a blunt, yo. Smoke up.
Oh my god, I don't want Kiko smoking.
Not my Kiko.
Kiko's too whittle.
He's too whittle.
he just rolls up.
Smoke weed every day.
No.
I will apologize to anyone out there who identifies as whittle and smokes.
I apologize to any Kikos out there who would think that they're only programmed to smoke weed every day.
Smoke weed. I have an article.
Yeah.
Okay. New Jersey superintendent accused of pooping on high school track resigns.
Good.
So his name is
of pooping.
I just want to say real quick, I think I've learned that we have a certain category. There's either people who hide
Poop
drugs or try to
runners.
smuggle drugs, and then there's usually dick-related articles or sex toy-related articles, and there happens to be someone who always goes to the bathroom in a place that they shouldn't go.
This guy's name is Thomas Tremaglini. He was the New Jersey superintendent. Let's see.
Sounds like a poop jogger.
I just want to say, the picture of him.
Yes.
He looks like someone who would poop on the trash.
Feed me.
I'm gonna link you the
Let me
article.
sup
Just scroll
on this
down.
visual photo.
And again, Nicole always says this one has to do with a dude on drugs or someone pooping. She's like, this guy looks like he would do the thing that he does.
No, look at him
Look
though.
at him.
Look at this guy.
This is aggressively like.
He looks like he's taking a shit right now.
I know exactly. He looks like he's like. It's like taking a silent shit.
That's what she's saying.
Yeah, exactly. Look, you don't know me. You don't know my life.
Him a shit, man.
Looks like he's taking a poop and he's just like zoned out. He's probably gonna.
Is that how you take shit?
Probably gonna pull a hemorrhoid or something.
Wild-eyed stare into the distance.
Oh, let's no. There's a very important detail to this.
Oh,
I just realized he hardly has any eyebrows. It makes him look creepy.
It's very creepy. Also, there's a very important detail.
Go to the clock tower. Superintendent accused of pooping and relieved of duties.
Tremaglini was arrested in May and accused of defecating. That's his last name. And accused.
What a shitty Italian.
That
sounds like somebody who is like, I want to be Italian, so I'm going to change my last name to
bad pasta.
That just sounds like someone who really wanted to be Italian, so they changed their last name. And they're like,
fake Italian
Tremaglini sounds Italian, right?
He was arrested in May and accused of defecating on the Homedale High School track and football field on a daily basis. That's
So
a very important detail.
He's like the guy that would go poop on lawns and bring his toilet paper.
The allegations received national attention, and especially punny journalists dubbed Tremaglini the pooper intendant. Instead of superintendent, they put poop in it.
It's good.
It's really funny. They're like, oh, apparently Tremaglini's trying to say he's resigning due to things unrelated.
I like that they keep calling him Tremaglini.
Tremaglini. It's fun to say.
Hey, we opened up a new pasta store. It's called Tremaglini's Linguini.
How about Tremaglini's droppings?
We serve meatballs.
Are they spicy?
They spicy kind of smell.
They kind of smell a bad.
I call them my Tremaglini.
This is terrible.
Dinglinis.
Oh, also,
when I'm here in my family.
Oh my god.
Question.
Okay.
When you're with Tremaglini, you're Linguini.
Breaking fucking news. Breaking news.
I can only make jokes with Linguini.
Scrolling down, I found something fantastic.
All right.
There's a little tab on this website that says before you go, and it says photo gallery, Florida poopers.
Oh. What?
Florida poopers.
Stop the presses.
Florida's the only one that could do that.
Wait, does it have that for you too? If not, I'm gonna fucking link it. Please scroll through
gallery.
these. Please scroll. The second one is just this girl that's just like does not want to be there.
No, she looks uncomfortable. Like she looks like she got caught pooping and she wasn't finished, and she's like, I truly still have to go.
And they have little descriptions for each of them. Okay. The first guy arrested in September after he allegedly broke into a ball to steal alcohol and also pooped on the floor. Let's see. The second one is arrested in April, breaking into and damaging her ex-boyfriend's home, and allegedly defecated in the back of the squad car when she got arrested. Fucking third lady pooped in an elevator.
5 is really good. Just skipped ahead.
4 became a pooping legend.
That's what he was aiming for.
Climbed naked into a family's home and jumped onto the homeowner. He then allegedly ran inside the house, knocking down a TV, spilling the contents of a vacuum. Accused of pooping in 2 spots on the floor, but not before masturbating in the living room.
Wait, he ran away, then stopped to masturbate?
He masturbated also and fucked their shit
He also
up.
drank the contents of the vacuum cleaner that he spilled.
Ew.
I thought he was like pooping. Here's what I pictured. I thought he was pooping. Then he ran because someone caught him. And then he jumped in someone's house, tripped over a bunch of shit. As he was doing that, he pooped. And then he decided to sit on the couch and then masturbate while the guy's still trying to come after.
Was that like a shock poop? Did he?
I guess no. I think it's premeditated poop.
Well, no. In Andre's like what he had thought had happened.
Yeah, I can assume he tripped poop, then tried to clean it up with the vacuum, then he masturbated.
The fifth lady.
Yes, my favorite.
Yes, hers is very good.
Is she getting a haircut?
I know, right? It does look like that.
She's got the black tarp around her neck.
Maybe they brought her in naked.
Also, her eyebrows match her eye lines on her face.
Yeah, that's very.
She's just like a big X across her face.
I like her quote, which is just, "I found him in bed with a naked chick. What was I supposed to do?"
Apparently, the answer is poop and urinate on the floor.
Right on, Go Brenda.
I know, yeah.
Go Brenda.
Oh yeah,
poop on that naked chick.
So that's Florida. That's our new segment, Florida Pooper.
Florida Poopers. Alrighty then.
Alrighty then.
A grandma shot a bicyclist who was masturbating and attempting to enter her Houston home. So, 69-year-old grandma, 69, opened fire on a man attempting to enter her home after she yelled at him to stop masturbating.
Stop it.
So she's identified as local media as Grandma Jean.
Grandma Jean, the lean, mean, stopping masturbation machine.
Poor Grandma Jean was taking out her trash and she saw the masturbating bicyclist, which is very important, which means she's bicycling and masturbating at the same time.
That's impressive.
Which is kind of impressive,
yeah,
but also not that impressive. And she was like, hey, quit it. Hey, quit it. And so he stopped, pulled off his pants, and kept aggressively was masturbating towards her as he ran up, and
That's
he's
like
just
holding a knife at somebody.
Yeah, it's aggressive masturbation.
Aggressive.
And she was like, "Get away from my door! I'll shoot." And well, yep, she shot that man more than once.
Did she shoot him in the penis?
Ooh. No. He did try to get back on his bike, but collapsed. But he is fine.
Like I said, he came at her with essentially the equivalent of a knife.
Pretty much. Okay, fine. If someone catches you masturbating outside, it's on you. You got a little smudge in your face. You then choose to quit or turn around, I guess, where they cannot see anymore.
Well, here's the thing. If you're masturbating in public, that sucks. It's public indecency.
Mm-hmm.
You don't deserve to get shot.
No.
But if you're coming at someone with your dick while you're masturbating, that's when you, listeners, that's just to let you know in case you're planning on doing this, that's when you cross the line.
Yeah.
Because at that point, you're entering sexual assault territory.
Yeah, that's like ridiculous. Don't do that, everyone. Please.
I think even if this was submitted as evidence in a court case, I think would be fine. So hey, listeners, if you do plan on doing this and you still don't get away with it, cite this episode for why.
Yeah,
we aren't asking you to do it, but if you're gonna do it smart.
Yeah, so they can play our episode, and then we get like advertisement in the court system.
Yeah, that's my thought.
And then don't forget to tell them to like, comment, and subscribe.
What if this was the end of the episode? That would be the best, the best segment out of the episode.
Yeah, they're just like, don't forget to contact us at TOAK Pod. Yeah, thank our buddy Josh Tomar and listen to Macross 8299. And they're just like, then the judge is like, oh, wow, Macross 8299 is fire. This shit's dope.
This shit's fucking dope.
Featuring young Abe. Hell yeah.
Then they're just like playing the ending theme and like jamming out. Everyone's like, yeah. And then at the end, they're like, whoa, there's bonus content at the end.
This is actually good to tell people. There's bonus content at the end. I feel like no one knows.
Yeah, one of my friends was listening to it, and I was like, oh, do you ever listen past the credits? And she's like, no, I just go to the next one. I'm like, there's bonus stuff at the end. She's like, there is?
Yeah,
I think Bahamut Gaming, like 4 or 5 episodes back, was like, oh, there's stuff after the credits. I'm like, there always has been.
Oh, no.
Well, I mean, the best part is that when people do find out, they're just like, what? How long has this been going on? Then they have to re-listen to episode.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
All right. So,
Fellas.
I have this new thing I'm going to start.
Oh.
And I kind of want to insert them between articles or after maybe a couple get through. Because they shouldn't be long, but if we have comments on them, not. But I want listeners to also submit them if this goes well. And we are going to have confessionals.
Ooh.
Oh.
And I found a bunch of people, just things people confess to. And they're not like super long. Sometimes they're like a sentence or two. But I'm just curious on what you guys think about these people's confessions.
Okay.
Ready. So this person's confession comes from glossing over fellatio.
Okay.
And there's this, I called into work for food poisoning and then felt really bad. So I took enough laxatives to give me diarrhea to make my conscience feel better.
Oh my god, that's so unnecessary. God, America, am I right? Jesus.
Do you guys ever feel like you'd feel guilty? When
No.
you guys feel guilty, do you usually just go, I'm just gonna go do the thing I was supposed to do?
It depends. Sometimes I just suck it up and do the thing, and sometimes I'm like, no, I need this.
I have a thing where I've always thought about. I've never done it, but I've thought if I was like, like if I made an excuse and like, oh, I can't do this thing, like, or come into work, I have a family emergency.
Yeah.
But whenever I thought that, I'd be like, okay, if I'm not specific, they should be fine, or life will take it at random.
Right.
Yeah.
Like a happen chance, like a wheel of fortune.
Jesus.
And then I'm like, do I want to say someone maybe I don't like in my family?
Nah.
Or do I want to just take the risk at that randomization?
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I usually don't feel guilt, and when I do, I'm just like, well. I had to think about it.
That's something to say about you right there.
But like, I had to like think about it. I'm like, yeah, usually I don't put myself in situations that I feel guilty about. But when I do, I'm like, well, I'm already here.
Yeah. It's like, yeah.
Now that I think about it, I don't usually feel guilty either, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless it's after the fact. Someone's like, you hear my feelings, I'm like, oops.
Yeah, then you can't really renege or feign indifference, I guess, because you're faced with it.
Yeah.
I think one of these I like just because it said, I hate the kids I'm babysitting.
Good.
Love it.
That's exactly right.
I asked for a cup of water at Chipotle, but used it to get Coke instead.
Oh, whatever. That's like a classic move.
I pretended to be an old lady on Omegle.
That's just good. That's wonderful.
I peed in my sister's X protein powder.
Ooh, that one's bad. Why would you do that?
Well, hold on. I heard that pee is sterile, at least.
Yeah, but that's gross.
No, for sure.
It's gross. Randy.
100.
It's gross. I
Gross.
bailed my boss out of jail on DUI charges. How
I mean,
close
why
of
would you
friends
feel
are
guilty
you with your
about
boss?
that? Yeah, like, isn't that good?
Or are you like both billionaires and you're like, this will serve me in the future business prospect?
Yeah,
Ooh,
right.
yeah.
That's
how
like,
you get a promotion.
isn't that literally a thing that happens in Mad Men?
I believe it.
The secretary
I think-
bails John Hamm out of jail because he gets in a car accident because he's drinking.
God, I wish Christina Hendricks would bail me.
Was it Christina Hendricks?
No, there's more than one secretary, huh?
Or was it Allison Brie?
It was like the main character secretary, the new one.
Yeah, there's that
like
other
she's new
one.
in
She's
there.
blonde, right?
Yeah.
There's a
She's
blonde
also the
secretary.
girl in. Isn't she the girl that plays the lady in The Handmaid's Tale? Is that the same?
Oh, she
Yes,
wasn't
you
new
were right.
anymore. She eventually, that girl, spoilers,
Well, in the
ended up
beginning.
becoming one of the ad people, one of the first women.
Yeah, I know.
I've only watched one episode.
Oh no!
Like 5 years ago.
Who cares?
It was boring.
Whatever.
The last confession is, I'm a commie.
Oh,
Ooh,
Straight
okay.
to the point.
yeah.
Yeah, so since we just workshopped that now, I think it's best for me to kind of do it like quick draw style, where I just read a bunch, where I just read them all a bunch in a row rather than
I like it.
segmenting off. Because then if it flops, it's like, well, there's another one coming.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
I expect a segment title on my desk,
Confessionals.
but all right, I guess simple and sweet. Okay.
I mean, do we have to add some fancy thing to it?
No. As long as
You
it doesn't
don't.
have corner in it, because obituary corner. I heard that when I was editing the last episode. I was like, that needs to be workshopped.
Obituary.
Wait,
That
okay,
is
I'll just say this. A
workshop.
room has 4 corners, so I don't
Yeah.
know how many corners we've taken up so far.
Ooh, all of them.
Oh, I have a similar thing.
Oh,
I actually
to confessionals?
Yeah, actually.
do you have a confession, Nicole? Something to get off your chest.
Yeah, because I said listeners can also submit your confessionals.
A quick draw style other thing.
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's not
Look at
confessionals.
y'all.
No. And this is just happening right now. This is live.
Love it.
Workshop live.
Love it.
Everyone. Hello.
Love it.
Because I clicked on an article thinking it was something, but then it was something else, and I was like, I could read these. Because it's just like someone listing like things from our shower thoughts at Reddit, where it's like,
Oh,
just-
yeah.
No, we've done this before.
Have we? I don't know if we
There
have.
was one we did shower thoughts.
Well,
Really?
I'm gonna read some
Yeah,
off.
you'd read it, Brandon, because I found it and I gave it to you.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
nice.
Well, I'm gonna read them off because some of these are pretty good.
I'll let you know if we've already done this.
Okay. At the age of 60, Snoop Dogg will be 420 in dog years.
Nice.
Okay, we have not done this.
Yeah, because these are recent. The more we play Miss Jackson, the closer Andre 3000 gets to apologizing a trillion times.
That's pretty good.
Going to bed naked is just wearing your bed to sleep.
Huh.
Huh.
These aren't shower thoughts. These are high thoughts.
But they're like the same thing.
They're just weed thoughts.
Yeah, it's the same fucking thing.
No one thinks these in the shower. People sing in the shower.
Whenever I think in the shower, I just think about stuff I'm working on.
Yeah, no, these are someone's just like my editor will get mad at me if I talk about the weeds, so I'm gonna call it shower thoughts.
Yeah.
You guys
Exactly.
ever had a shower beer before? It's very good.
That's a good idea.
I can't remember what I was watching, but
I've
one
done-
character in the show had a shower beer, and I was like, "That's a good idea," and
that's
it was.
that's like adjacent to I drank beer in a pool, and that was fucking wonderful.
That's pretty good. That's
Yeah,
pretty good.
That's
yeah.
fucking a good time.
Wish I liked beer enough.
You
Well-
fucking normie ass. Or no, you're
You
the
can have
opposite.
Normie, I'm
You
a
can have
hardcore
it.
drinker. If anything, I'm in there with like vodka,
Yeah.
cranberry juice, some ginger beer, and a mint leaf and a lime, and I'm like, I'm Moscow Mule shower. So someone comes in and they think I have a bunch of shampoo bottles, and like, this is all alcohol. What is this?
Do you have an actual tin mule cup?
No, which is kind of weird that I don't.
Yeah, that is bonkers.
I make them in mason jars.
What started the Moscow Mule-lining of André Lamillza?
That's a good question.
I had one, and then I
'Cause-
was like, "This is great."
How long
and then
ago
I
was
continued to drink them.
that? How long ago was that?
That was like right before I left California, huh? That was like
About
2
a year
years
ago?
ago.
2 years ago.
Damn.
Well, I left a year and a half ago, I think.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Which
have.
is crazy.
I've never really had a second favorite, but I think my second favorite now, I guess, Midori sour. I've been digging those. Like,
Okay.
here's the thing that gets me over. You give me a little bit of lemon or a little bit of lime of anything, and I'm down to clown.
It
like,
makes
doesn't
so
matter.
much better. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like I'm good to go. But
That's why I
like-
like Bud Lights with limes. And
yeah, but if I want to
Mm.
go hard, I'm taking like whiskey shots or something, or like just things like whiskey.
Yeah.
There's one whiskey that I like. I think it's whiskey Fireplace.
Fireball.
You take Fireplace. No, there's one called Fireplace.
Fireplace too? Oh, okay, because I like
No,
Fireball.
it's known as one of the strongest drinks closest to moonshine in whiskey.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus.
And it's like one that Nick Offerman actually really
Basically the same.
prefers.
He would. God. he's
And
great.
like I like they serve it to you. It's like a centimeter or two of the alcohol.
Jesus.
Ooh.
Like it's like one of those ones where like you see somebody and they have it's like got some ice and it's just like only filled up a quarter of
Yeah.
the way.
Right.
And when you take like one sip, you're just like,
Oh, yeah. That's a sip in whiskey.
"Ooh, there's this. My nose has been cleared out. Like every cavity in my body is free.
My crops are flourishing.
As Alfred would say, my marriage is fixed. My kids love me again. Raised my crops, something like that. But R.I.P. Alfred. But basically, it's like you take one sip and it's like you just like licked a fireplace. Like it's like you have that smoky taste like you'd get on like smoked food and stuff.
Yeah.
Like it's
Wait, hold on. I
it's
have
intense.
right here. I have my list of things I would like to do with fireplaces, and nope, lick is not on this list.
I'm surprised you didn't want to go with insert Foley work. You wanted that real paper.
Yeah, man, I'm editing this episode in like a day because I'm finally leaving for LA, and I don't have time for sound effects.
All right, well then I'll help you out with editing. Hold on, let me get my article.
Can I? There's a couple more shower thoughts that
All right,
I'm
hold on.
liking while scrolling through.
Here, let me hand you your paper back.
Life insurance is just a bounty you put on your own head.
Huh.
That's pretty good.
Is it? No one wants to kill you.
I guess so, but it gives them motivation. Chili is always served hot, and hot fudge sundaes are mostly cold.
Is it?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's ice cream.
I question that one because it's not a lie. Because the
But
fudge
isn't the fudge hot?
Yeah, the fudge is
The
still
hot-
hot, and it's a
I
hot
haven't
fudge.
had one in like
It's a
20
hot
years.
Yeah.
fudge.
Isn't the fudge hot?
It's a hot fudge sundae. The
Look,
name
these
says
are-
the fudge is hot.
These aren't
not
science.
Nicole,
These aren't
don't-
science, okay?
Nicole, you're acting like I'm attacking you, but I'm attacking the article.
I know. Rain is just cloud juice.
That one I love.
That one's also kind of gross.
Cloud juice.
I don't know what kind of bodily fluids that.
I got cloud juice all over my shirt. Oh, I
To
gotta
find
get
a
some
needle in a
galoshes.
haystack.
So yeah.
To find a needle in a haystack, use a match to burn the hay, and a fan to get rid of the ash. They're taking that metaphor a little too seriously.
That also is a lot of work just to find a needle. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
like, fuck that needle. I'll go to the store and get another one.
Yeah.
If you do happen to be a seamstress working inside of a barn, I'm pretty sure if you burn the hay, the barn will catch fire and the farmer will
Yeah.
be real pissed that he,
Yeah.
with good faith, let you use his barn space.
When mowing an overgrown lawn, it must seem like Armageddon to the grasshoppers and moths.
I always thought about that because Bugs Life did that.
Yeah.
Oh. You think about Bug's Life a lot?
Yup, more than I do about bugs getting run over by lawnmowers.
Oh, here's a neat one. Here's a neat one.
It better be neater. This is canceled.
The old you is actually the young you. Get it? Because it's
I don't
like you always say
I don't
the
like this
old
Your
game.
definition of neat is
I don't like this game anymore.
So into bondage? It could be because of your cat study funds. Into bondage? It could be because of your cat study finds. So owning a cat could have an impact on your sexual behavior patterns because Toxoplasma gondii, which causes
Oh, no.
toxoplasmosis, is linked to sexual arousal by fear, violence, and danger in humans. And a common brain parasite from cats gives you that, the Toxoplasma gondii. And apparently, around a third of the world's population are infected with the parasite. And through their feces, it gets transmitted.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they did a study with 36,500 people in
Meow.
Slovakia, Czech Republic. Both those infected with
Unsolicited
Toxoplasma
meow.
and parasite-free found that infected subjects more often aroused by their own fear, danger, and sexual submission.
Get the meow.
Oh, it's Sweetheart. Welcome back, Sweetheart. Love to have you on the podcast.
Meow.
Okay, that one's pretty good, actually. That was better than all of your whole segment last episode.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Well,
Per meow.
but yeah, no, pretty much.
I take shit.
You may have toxoplasmosis because it's quite common, and like I had said, that's about a third of the world's population already has it. You know, just from dealing with cat shit.
What does it do again?
Pretty much nothing. It's pretty asymptomatic. Like you pretty much don't experience anything. But from a study, sexual arousal by fear is more is a little bit more common
Boy.
in those people. So maybe the whole BDSM community owns cats. I don't know.
Me like whip. Meow.
Or hey, hold on. Here's this is for the special listener out there who is into BDSM and he just hasn't got his nut off in a while, or hers, or theirs. They're not, all of God's nuts are important. just get a cat, deal with the shit, keep on getting that blood test. Eventually, I believe in you. You will have toxoplasmosis.
One day.
And then you'll be
One
like,
day.
the one thing that I needed to take it over the edge, and now I can
Yup.
get off my edge.
And while you're coming, listen to The Less You Know. Remember that we sent you there.
I wonder if anybody did listen while they were having sex.
Over the moon. Yeah. Yet? I think eventually, right? Because someone's definitely fucked with my brother and me on. I doubt it was intentional, but like,
I'm sure.
maybe they had some bit that, they said boob in it, and the listener was like, yeah, boob.
Boob. I mean, it just becomes white noise.
Yeah, actually, okay, I agree with that, the white noise thing. I was having sex with someone semi-recently, and YouTube had taken the wheel. It was just going, and it eventually went to Super Organism, which is a pretty good indie band, and she had requested the music has changed, and I was like, what music? But also, I don't...
Slam on that
imagine,
band.
I can't... Well, she hates indie music, apparently, which is cool. I get... Brave stance, bro.
That's like your everything.
Brave stance. I think she's mad that it's so prevalent now that rock music is kind of... Like, alternative is kind of in the shadows, but... To be honest, alternative should stay in 2000. That's mean. I still like some alternative stuff, but like, come on.
No music is like dies out as good. It just stays where it's supposed to be.
Ooh. Okay. So by that statement, you're saying that Bruno Mars deserves to be at the top.
Well, that I mean in terms of its era.
Oh, that's fair.
Not in terms of its successful, because then everybody would be at the top.
Yeah, I mean, Michael Jackson is at the top. I don't know if anyone's outsold him.
If there's anybody that's frozen at the top, it's just Michael Jackson.
Yeah, probably followed by like Jay-Z and Eminem.
He transcends,
and then like Aerosmith or some shit.
Even dead, he transcends to still be good. Alabama man on a mission to mow lawns in all 50 states.
Alabama.
Go on.
One man is on a journey. What?
It's from South Park.
Oh.
Really old South Park. Alabama.
Yeah.
Anywho, go on.
One man is on a journey to do something he did last year, and he was in his home state of Alabama Tuesday. Rodney Smith Jr. is on a quest to mow 50 yards in all 50 states for free. I find a lot of them are on fixed incomes, and they really can't afford to pay for someone to mow their lawns. So when we cut it for free, they can use those funds for medication, food, and other things they really need, Smith said. Smith also cuts the lawns of the elderly, disabled, single mothers, and veterans. A native of Huntsville, he founded the Raising Men Lawn Care Service in his hometown to help young people give back to their community. He began his trip across the country this year in May. Smith frequently posts on Twitter announcing he is in the next destination and asks if there's anyone who needs their yard cutting. Last night I posted something on Twitter and young lady said, "Oh, my grandmother and my mother, they could really use help. So here I am today," Smith said. So this guy's just being a good boy. He mowed this 102-year-old lady's house. Kind of looks like Tyler, the Creator.
That's even better.
And now I kind of just imagine Tyler, the Creator, just going around and be like, "Hey, I'm mowing your lawn, bitch.
I'm mowing your lawn."
Oh, what a good flower boy.
I'm going to take a nap."
It's a pretty good Tyler.
Is it?
I think so.
He's going to smoke weed on your lawn. Give me a granny.
Take it away, Tyler.
Wait, is it the end of the podcast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
You were having such a good time. You didn't want it to end.
I like leaned over and like looked at the fucking time, and I was like, okay, well, since I didn't know, let me pull shit up. Usually I'm on the ball with this.
We struck a hard balance from last app. We came swinging back. The pendulum was angry this episode, and we killed it. Content, and more content.
Hey, listeners, who we do have, I know you guys don't usually email, but it does help us. How do you feel about local news and all that stuff? Like, we're still going to do local news regardless, but do you...
Your input's important to us, but it will not change the course of this podcast.
Well, it might change a little bit. I guess all I'm trying to say is, when we go super long on local news and personal stuff and random shit, how do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Is it still a fun time for you? I'm waiting for them to answer.
Yeah, you gotta wait a whole week.
I can hear my grandfather clock clicking in the background. Oh, wait, that's my watch.
You got a grandpa?
My grandpa clock.
Your grandpa clock.
It's an old man sitting in the corner going, "It's 12 o'clock.
Oh.
12 o'clock.
PM."
He had to catch his breath before he announced PM.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
You always have to go to the bathroom.
You can't go to the bathroom. You have to be my clock. They don't go to the bathroom. Okay.
Here's a good old people joke. Are you wearing diapers? And then the old person just looks at him. Depends. And winks.
Depends
Thank
what
you.
call
I'm
it.
here until we're done with this podcast. Take it away, Andre.
All right. Here we go. Take it away. Trade war. Canadians horrified to learn that some maple syrup is from the U.S. All right, fine. I got a better one. Florida man with no arms arrested for stabbing tourists.
Yeah! He's Renona Zorro, baby!
How did he do it? Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe he tied knives to his arms.
Which do you think is more likely? Does this man stretch every day so he can suck himself off? Or has he stretched his legs so he can jack off with his feet?
You know,
It's more likely
that's
the mouth.
question.
I've never talked to a double amputee, but I have assumed they've figured it out. I've assumed they've figured something out.
This man can figure out how to stab people with no arms. I'm sure he's found a way to suck his dick first.
Absolutely.
Just find a way to get yourself off is the first thought. Second thought is, can I stab somebody?
He could be like that little kid from that one episode who just fucked his dad's couch.
Oh god, that's the worst.
That's
Was
the
the
worst.
worst. That was the worst.
Also, if you are somebody who is an amputee in any other way, I think it'd be really cool to know, like, how do you find alternative
your
ways to
dirty
live your
deeds.
daily life? No.
Oh, okay. You took it clean. Thank you.
It's not so much clean. I want them to tell me something positive that we could tell listeners who don't get to know something normally about someone who may be disabled. Shed some light on people who don't normally get people to know about them.
Different walks.
Of life. And also tell us how you masturbate.
You take the good, you take the bad.
Just so Brandon can get what he wants.
I can't believe we all said of life at the same time like a fucking PSA.
Yeah. That was good.
Yeah.
Unplanned.
I now is just something I know we can't unless I give you a copy of it. Don't forget you can email us at tlykpod@gmail.com or contact us at tlykpod on Twitter. Send us your local news, world news, questions, spooky stories, or even scary experiences, or your own Dummy Dunkers or Neil game. Let me reiterate every time, I gotta do it every so often. Dummy Dunkers is when you send us in a real article, and then you also send in 2 false ones. Then one of us tries to make the other ones look like a dummy if they got it wrong. Local news is obviously like what we do in the beginning usually. Since we didn't really have any in this episode, I'll explain it to you. It's just you tell us something that you found interesting or funny in your personal life and share it with us. It doesn't have to be like butt-gusting hilarious. We find ways to make fun of you regardless. World news is obviously just normal articles that like we read. Just shoot one in and we'll read it off and we'll say thanks to you, whatever name you prefer to call us. Anonymous, Big Jim Joe, I don't know.
Even if we're bicycling, we'll still shoot one off.
Yeah.
For you.
And then if you just got some questions you want to ask us about us or the whatever, or you're just like, why does André say every 5 seconds? There you go. See? No, damn it. Spooky stories. Just like if you got a cool ghost story, you want to send us in a cryptid or some, like, that's kind of news if there's like a new ghoul sighting or something. I don't know. Some weird shit going on. Or maybe some scary story you have of your own. So there you go. And you can find us on literally every single podcast site. Pretty much hunted down every site as much as I can. Some of them update lagged behind by like a couple of weeks for some reason. But mostly Anchor. I'm looking at you, Anchor. We're not on episode 41. Get the fuck out of here. Yeah, we would like to give thanks to Josh Tomer for our intro. You can find him on Tomomoto on Twitter. He's an amazing voice actor. You can go check him out. We also like to give thanks to Macross8299 for letting us use their song Outro featuring Young Abe and their new album Sailor Life 2 and Agashima Island. You can check those songs more out on Bandcamp, SoundCloud, and other sites. Follow them at Macross8299 on Twitter for more info.
Well, it's about that time that comes every single episode where we talk about the moral you know.
Yeah.
So the moral that I learned this episode is that just don't.
Just don't.
Just don't.
Just don't. Don't. Do not.
Just don't. Do not.
I learned don't aggressively come at somebody with your penis.
See? Don't. Don't do
not.
it.
Don't
Do
fall
not.
to robot peer pressure. Kids.
Don't. You're
Don't
bigger than
do it.
them. Literally and figuratively.
What else should we not do?
We should not poop anywhere that we shouldn't be pooping.
Yeah, don't.
Don't do
Don't,
it.
dude.
Don't do it.
Unless you find
Don't
someone cheating on
do
you,
it.
then it's okay.
Then it's okay. Yeah, then it's
Then
fine.
do it.
But you
Then
must also
do
pee.
it.
Because what
Yeah.
else are you supposed to do?
Because what else are you supposed to do?
You might as well go both. Go both or go home.
Yeah.
Or go 3.
As always, I'm Brandon. Go 3. Babcock.
I'm André, Tyler the Creator,
Yeah.
Lamillza.
I'm Nicole.
I get sued.
Willem Dafoe has monster cock, and I have no interest in it.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
How did I
wouldn't
forget
consider
about that?
I wouldn't consider it monster. I consider it like water bottle.
Well, you've only seen it flaccid. What happens if he's a grower? What
That's the
happens if
thing.
he's a grower?
Exactly. That's. I'm like, that's what it has to be because it's like.
if I'll call him big for now, and if I see a video where he's big and floppy, then I'll call him monster cock. So right now, Nicole, you should be
Okay.
Nicole. You should be Nicole, big flaccid, big floppy.
Uh-huh.
I'll say Lamillza. Rodriguez. There's a more eloquent way to
I
say
can't believe you got
that.
adopted, Nicole.
Yeah, me too. Weird.
Well,
My Nicole impression's getting pretty good.
Yeah.
it's pretty darn good. Well, bye, guys.
Oh, right, we're ending.
Wait, hold on. I haven't said
What?
the less you know, the better in a long time, have I?
Have you?
I don't know. Have you?
I don't think I have.
Well, that's a disgrace.
Well, the less you know, the better. Bye.
Bye. See you later.
Peace out. Give me my birthday gift at my
Girls
birthday
go.
party. My birthday. How does that go again?
You got me a birthday gift on my birthday.
You got me a birthday gift at my birthday party for my birthday.
Yeah, or whatever the fuck. Alright, I'm stopping it.
Willem Dafoe. That was a really good episode.
もしもし、マクロス今夜もまた同じ番組ね。お決まりのセリフ残してバイバイバイ。今夜もまた同じ番組ね。お決まりのセリフ残して
Alrighty then.
Alright.
Sorry, I clicked very far away from. There was a lot going on in that last segment.
I just want to say we're only halfway through the episode, guys, and we've gotten through a bunch of article stuff. already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Feels good. Feels good.
It's good. I bet everyone's like, I wish the podcast was like this
Was
most
like-
of the time. Ugh,
It's
boy.
all the time, man.
All right, hold on. Here, let me hand you your paper back, Nicole.
Uh-huh.
Nicole.
What?
Read the rest of your article.
Oh, sorry.
I'm kind of starting to believe in us.